Hello everybody and welcome to BroomWagon. You will not get there on a road bike. TCR edition, Transcontinental Race edition. Josh Ibbet is doing it again and is telling us all the stories directly from the truck. Let's get straight in.
I think it's clear at that point, right? We have a bouncing dot. Josh arrived on Sunday morning, 7:41 Central Europe time. This means 6:41 it's Greenish time, and Kalamata time must be 8:41. Incredible. Do you want to have some more numbers? Probably Stefano can help us out.
Wow, keeping me accountable for numbers reasons. That's brave telephone voice, but I will try it out. So Josh started like everybody else from Trondheim and he arrived to Kalamata after 4 checkpoints and 4 parkours for a total of 4,786.86 kilometers. So it's 4,786 kilometers and 860 meters, give it or take it. And I think that actually Josh usually does these things in miles, as I'm not mistaken, and this must be 2,967 miles. Don't count on that on the comma because I can make mistakes. And in total, Josh took 13 days, 11 hours and 7 minutes to accomplish his Transcontinental Race number 6. In 6 editions of the Transcontinental Race for Josh, there is a second place in 2014, a winning in 2015, do not finish, so DNF, did not finish. How would you say it in English? Did not finish in 2016, then did not finish in 2024, must be 2024, and position number 32 after a lot of adventure in 2026. So I was just to the cinema last week. Like in the Odyssey, Josh, you made it. We are extremely proud of what you accomplished, man. Well done. Bravo.
But this is bravo in the Italian way or in the international/French way? It was similar to a bravo, eh? Anyway, Stefano, thanks a lot for your wonderful summary. And now back to the last 24 hours of riding for Josh. Josh, it's your turn to tell us the story.
Hello everyone. Thought I'd better update you. It's a bit noisy in the background, sorry about that. I'm just sat on the ferry across the, I think it's the Gulf of Corinth. So
another ferry trip. This is incredible. I love ferries.
Yeah, we're really on the home leg now. So yeah, what time did I leave? 4:30 this morning. And knees are a bit sore, but I don't know, as soon as it warms up, I'm just flying at the moment. Had some fairly good tailwinds. I've had loads of good food and I feel really strong. So yeah, it looks like there's one on the bike on the ferry. I've not been upstairs yet to see who it is. Not that it really matters because I can only do what I can do at this stage. And I suppose I need to think about a bit of an all-nighter, but whether that's going to happen or not, I don't know. It depends more as to whether I can stay awake later. We've just been sent messages about there's forest fires, so I might have to change. Some of the roads are shut, so I might have to just check and amend my route. And actually, as I sit here on the ferry, there's loads of ash all over the deck, so it must be quite a big forest fire, and you can see a bit of a cloud.
Should we take a couple of seconds on telling everybody how much the climate crisis has been real this summer? I'm talking about heat waves, fires, and big storms coming from nowhere. People, it's real, and cycling is suffering for it a lot.
So yeah, it's never simple, is it? I'm just going to go upstairs in the aircon for a bit. It's like 36, 37 degrees at the moment. I managed to, I stopped at a petrol station just for an ice cream and some water, and they had 2 litre bottles of water that were frozen in the freezer. So I've had one of them in my back pocket for the last couple of hours. Gradually, every time it melts, I pour some on myself. So keep it nice and cool, because that wastes energy getting too hot. So yeah, just got to check my route now. I think it's about a half hour on the ferry, and then I suppose just better get pedalling again and see how far I get. So I think it's 80 odd miles on my route at the moment before changes to the start of the parkour, and then about 90 on the parkour. So we're getting there.
Yes, we can call it the home run.
Hello everyone. I thought I'd wait till the steepest part of this climb to send a message.
Well, it sounds like a good choice.
That's a bit stupid, wasn't it? But yeah, I just started rolling on to the final parkour sector, 100 miles, a little over 100 miles. So yeah, it's essentially 2 big climbs and a longer descent down to the finish, plus these 2 little ones which I'm on now. And yeah, I'm going to aim to try and get it done in 10 hours, which by my reckoning is around 7 a.m. But obviously that assumes I can stay awake.
Do you remember when Josh arrived, right? It was a good guesstimation.
But I don't know, you can sometimes find a bit more on the last night. I've already done over 200 miles today. Just been rolling along really. Got off the ferry. There was a flat route or a hilly route. I went hilly. I have no idea. I've not seen the tracker, so there's 2 of us left at the same time. But yeah, I had an absolutely humongous tailwind all the way over. So actually the climbs felt pretty quick and not too hard. I was feeling great.
This has been a refrain that we heard quite often from the last days of Josh. Well, we are kind of glad of that. Extremely glad for that.
I saw 42 degrees on the Wahoo, climbing up from the coast.
Ouch.
But yeah, my legs are just going great. Just got stronger and stronger. And yeah, can't really complain. And yeah, the parkour started. Oh, fire engine coming.
Hey. Be careful.
Sorry, I had to stop. There's a fire engine coming, which was a Unimog one. That's for Dad. But yeah, forgot what I was saying, but pedaling. Oh yeah, went through ancient Olympia.
Oh wow, that's amazing. You know a little story. I don't know if Josh is gonna say that later, but every time then the flame needs to travel around the world, the Olympic flame needs to travel around the world for the new edition of the Olympic Games, it's lit at the Temple of Hera, and then by a reflection of sun with a mirror, and then transported to the next place when the Olympic Games are taken. That's incredible. Every single modern era Olympic Games are starting from ancient Olympia. It blows my mind.
Saw the ruins of the first Olympic Stadium from a bit of a distance. Couldn't really tell anything, to be honest. But it was pretty cool. Loads of really nice oak trees. A really amazing golden light, golden hour. It's been a really good day on the bike. I can't complain. Probably feel a bit weird stopping tomorrow. Might be nearly 14 days, won't it? 13 and a bit, I think. 13 and a half, something like that. It just becomes normal after a while. So yeah, that'd be odd. But yeah, got to get through tonight now, and I don't know whether I'll make it or whether I'll need a power nap like I did at Hellenic. That seemed to work. I stocked up with food earlier at the supermarket. Got a load of ham wraps. So it's a cake. Mentos, they're good. A bottle of Coke for later. And I just went through one of the little towns and villages, and there was a shop, so I got a massive ice cream. So we'll see if that works. But yeah, just pedaling away, and I'm kind of hoping for a sunrise descent to the finish in the morning. So I guess we'll find out, won't we?
The overnight cycling sessions is a good old classic. Josh, have you made it?
Good morning, everyone. Or good night. I don't know what it is yet. Just on the very last climb of TCR. That's a very long last climb, by the way. I'm at the bottom of it, but it's absolute carnage. Just had a 20-minute nap. But there's been a load of us very close together the last couple of days, and we've all just come back together within a few minutes on this climb. Like I passed, might have been Marcus, I can't remember his name. Right at the bottom, he'd punctured, and stopped chatting for a few minutes, and then I got going, and then I couldn't ride in a straight line anymore. I keep my eyes open, so I just popped off the side of the road to set my timer for 20 minutes and had a bit of a power nap.
Was there BV involved? BivyCamp, you remember BivyCamp?
That was about half hour ago. I think it was about 4:15. I did that. I was hoping that daylight maybe sneaking through by this point, but no. But it's a full moon. Well, it's not full moon, but there's not a cloud in the sky. It's an almost full moon. And anyway, popped out the bushes and there's a light there. Hey, Josh. It's Maxime. He's the GCN of France presenter. He didn't sleep, or he slept an hour last night, and he's pushing his bike. I was like, what's up with your bike? He's like, I just don't want to ride it anymore.
This happens to me quite often, even in normal 40 kilometers rides.
So I don't know if he's planning to walk this entire climb. It's about 10 miles, probably about 2 miles up it. So yeah, absolute carnage. And God knows where I am in terms of the race, but at this point it doesn't really matter. It's just surviving. I'm just shoveling in Mentos. I've got a cinnamon bun, I'm going to say that, for the top, so I don't run out of energy on the descent. It's like 25 miles down from the finish to the finish. And yeah, oh man, nearly done. Why do we always finish at night? It's much better if I could just finish at lunchtime.
Yeah, come on, finish is to finish.
I'm at the top. It's mostly downhill from here. It's pretty windy though, as you can probably hear.
So this is not only my fan that is blowing into the microphone, isn't it?
And the sun's, well, not the sun, but it's light now, which is a relief because that was a long night. So yeah, looking forward to some downhill for a bit and a final drag into the finish line.
And then 7:41 arrived together with a message. Done.
Hello everyone.
Hello TCR finisher.
Probably owe you all a message. Just got to a hotel after finishing, and yeah, what a night. So basically I was feeling pretty good and decided to try and ride all the way through. And yeah, I ended up catching and passing a couple of guys. It was chaos on the final parkour. So I started at, what time did I start? It was just sunset. I got into the parkour. I rode through till about 4 a.m, and then I just couldn't keep my eyes open anymore and just lay at the side of the road. I passed one guy, he punctured, so I got a place up. And then as I was waking up and coming off the side of the road, there's Maxime. He was there and just pushed his bike up the hill. He'd not slept the night before, so he got a big gap, and then I caught it back. And yeah, I said, "Oh, what's wrong with your bike? Is it broken?" He's like, "No, I just don't want to ride my bike anymore." So he was walking up this road. So yeah, I got to the top of that just about first light, and then it's like a long 25-30 mile, mostly descent back down to the to Calamaro, where I am now, on the finish line. So I think I got in about 8 o'clock. I was very happy to finish. It's been challenging.
I bet it was.
And yeah, it was got there eventually. It could have been simpler. So yeah, I think I was 32nd or something, which was all right. I think I could probably factor in, or losing the best part of 24 hours from the whole bee sting incident. So yeah, it's probably about where I expected to be if that had not happened, but it did. But yeah, managed to deal with it, managed to get through, and spent the morning just, well, drinking coffee mainly because that's in lieu of sleep, and catching up with a few people that finished.
Probably the best part of TCR and ultra cycling in general, catch up with people at the finish line.
And yeah, just in a hotel now. I'm just waiting for my keys, and I'm very much looking forward to having a shower. Although I've got no normal clothes at the moment, so I'm going to be in cycling kit for a bit longer because it's Sunday, so most stuff is shut today. But that's not really a concern of mine at this second. So yeah, that's it. TCR done. And thanks for everyone for the support, and Stefano for the editing and putting the podcast together. And yeah, we'll see if we end up doing it again or not.
Honestly, it's the first time that I'm experiencing directly Josh on the TCR from start to finish, and it has been an incredible journey. And I hope that all this journal that we put together entertained you a bit. I had a lot of fun of producing this podcast, and I called it a journal on purpose because that's what it is. We will remember this time spent together as a big adventure for sure. Josh had the biggest merit on it. But all of us together, myself with this podcast, all the chat, all the people supporting Josh, well, I'm pretty sure that everybody of us will remember it also through these voice messages and this little podcast. But then we have a final voice message from Josh. He put everything together, got a little bit of a summary, and I'm not going to interrupt it at all. It's a bit longer than the other ones. Listen to that. It's beautiful.
Hey Stefano, I hope you're good. I just thought I'd send you one last voice message as a bit of a roundup for this little mini series, the bivy series with no bivvying in. Yeah, I never did make that bivvy. Although I did sleep for 20 minutes at the side of the road on the last night. So, I two sleeps outside. No, 3 sleeps outside. The first 2 nights and the last night. So it wasn't all so bad. But yeah, so I finished the TCR. When was it? Just a little over 24 hours ago, 36 hours ago, something like that. And yeah, it's weird to stop. Just get so used to it. I wasn't really ready to stop. I thought I felt better and better after all the chaos of the first half, and everything after that seemed to feel a bit easier, just as my body got healthier and got conditioned. But yeah, it's nice to finish and see everyone at the finish line, and met lots of people, some friends that I've known before from other races, and new people that I've never met. And it's always nice to just sit down and talk about the race and have therapy with them, because quite often you can't really understand it unless you've done it, because it's such a such a unique thing. So yeah, it's really nice to see everyone and compare stories, and the guys I was quite close with at the end. It's always really nice. It's weird how close you get to people when you're racing them without really seeing them, only for maybe a fleeting moment here or there, or overtake on the road, or a shared gas station visit. And but yeah, you become bizarrely quite close to people. So it's really nice to hang out after and chat properly. I went for dinner last night with 7 or 8 of us, and been hanging out at the finish line today. Saw the I've seen 3 or 4 finishes this afternoon, and yeah, it's just nice to see everyone, and just yeah, as part of the TCR, I think you need to be here at the finish and reflect on the journey, and compare notes, and yeah, just decide whether or not you're going to do it again. But it's quite funny. The conversations always seem to rotate around, next time I'm going to do this or do that, or I made this mistake, but I won't make that mistake next time. So it's yes, it's funny how to see those decisions being made. So yeah, that's it for me. And tomorrow I travel back to the UK. Managed to get a bike box thanks to Christy. He's a Romanian guy. He finished, he's done a few TCRs, I think, and he's basically brought like a trailer load of bike boxes to sell to people and makes life a lot easier. And so I need to pack the bike tomorrow, head home, and then recover and just think about what's next and the next one, because that's kind of how it goes. Which I think is going to be the Taurus mountain race in October, which is the new one from Nelson Trees, the mountain race series. So yeah, I'm hoping that this, even though this race, this event, the TCR, was a bit dishevelled, maybe wasn't necessarily as smooth as I'd like, but I finished it feeling strong, and I say fresh. Fresh is a relative term, but I don't feel destroyed. So I'm hoping that this is a good building block to another crazy adventure in October. So yeah, I guess watch this space. And thanks for everything you've done as well, putting these episodes together. It's been really nice to listen to them, and you get so lost in the moment. And, you know, you head down and you're only thinking about the next meal or the next mountain or the next town, that you kind of lose track of what's going on. So actually it was very nice to reflect on listen again and reflect on what I'd said, and then also hear some of your input as well, because it's good to get another perspective on things. And it did make the journey made it easier to process things. So yeah, thanks for all that, and I guess I'll catch you soon.
I think I cannot talk anymore because I'm getting so emotional. Stefano, you wrap this up, please. And this is Telephone Voice signing off. Ciao.
Thanks a lot, everybody. Thanks a lot, Telephone Voice. Thanks a lot, Becky, for the wonderful summaries around these episodes. Thanks a lot to the wonderful chat supporting Josh. Thanks all of you for listening to this incredible story, and mostly thanks a lot, Josh, for making all of us part of this incredible journey. Can't wait to see you again to talk about everything around it, and also can't wait to have another one of this mini series together, because I don't know, it's always good to go together, hand by hand, voice by voice, listens to listens, and waiting every morning for something new to arrive, and can't wait to understand how to put things together. I hope that my opinions and my ideas around things didn't bother you so much, you, Josh, and all of you listeners. For anything else, if you have feedback, comments, everything you want to share with us, Josh Ibbet, first of all, to say congrats to his incredible journey on the Instagram. Calamaro CC, it's me, BroomWagon Podcast is this outlet, and talk to you next time. Bye, people.